Good day, good people. King from Cannonball Co-op here, and I am on Trigger and Jeth's Ragnarok Medieval Roleplay server. I'm really excited to get into this. I've never really done any roleplay online, so this could be pretty interesting. The basic rules are that everybody has a character, and you need to stay in that character at all times. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started, and I'll introduce you to my character right about now. As a great poet once said, without tragedy, there can be no comedy. And that is certainly my case. Let me tell you my story. I am Justicular, and I come from a great line of court jesters, renowned throughout the land. Perhaps you have heard of my father, the great Credulo. No? Well, certainly you've heard the term incredulous, meaning unwilling or unable to believe something. Well, that very word stems from my father's name because people simply could not believe how funny he was. My mother also came from a long line of jesters. Her father was the renowned Roncalli. Not only was she born with humor in her blood, but she was also unusually beautiful. Of course, as a jester, she had to hide that beauty behind a red clown nose. I recall fondly how she would rock me to sleep at night with amazing jokes I can never seem to just quite remember. Sleeping while laughing is not so easy, of course, so we didn't get much sleep, and perhaps that led to her snoring problem. This, of course, would become the first tragedy in my life. One night, after a particularly long day of jestering, she fell asleep with her nose still on. The incredible power of her snores sucked it right off her nose, and she promptly choked. Well, at least she passed in her sleep. My father was devastated, of course. I was older now, and had been studying under him for some years. I was the perfect straight man to his incredible wit. Telling jokes have never been easy for me. My father was also an incredible juggler, known for amazing feats of sword juggling. During one particular performance, for a full court celebration, the musicians went off script and played a different song than usual for his final sword juggling act. Unfortunately, it was the song to which he and my mother had fallen in love. It was their song. The sudden flood of emotions distracted him, and thump, 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 he was impaled by 5 of the 15 swords he had been juggling. One of the greatest comedians of the land had been taken from us. As next in the family line, I was appointed court jester, though in hindsight, the king might have done so out of a feeling of sympathy for having lost both my parents at such a tender age. I continued as the court jester for a time, but I began to suspect that the king and his subjects were only laughing politely at my jokes. After about a year of polite laughter, the king was holding high court for a visiting prince. I was determined to impress the visitors and worked late into the night to write some of my best jokes ever. I would show the king and the rest of the land that I could indeed live up to the legacy of my family name. The day of the celebrations, I greeted the visiting prince with my best joke. A man left his cat with his brother while he went on vacation for a week, much like you, sire. When he came back, the man called his brother to see when he could pick up the cat. The brother hesitated, then said, I'm sorry, but while you were away, the cat died. The man was very upset and yelled at his brother, saying, Brother, you could have broken the news to me in a much more easy manner. When I called today, you could have said, the cat is on the roof and won't come down. And then when I called the next day, you could have said, the cat fell off the roof and the vet is working now to heal it. And then when I called on the third day, you could have said, Brother, I'm so sorry, but your cat has passed away. The brother thought about this and apologized. So the man continued the conversation, asking, So, how's Mom? After a short pause, the brother replied, She's on the roof and won't come down? Instead of a laugh, the prince responded with a roar, drawing his sword and very nearly slicing my head off. How was I supposed to know that he had just received news that morning that his mother and cat had died? The king was so mortified by the event that he banished me on the spot. And so it was that I boarded the next ship leaving the land. However, it turned out the gods had not yet had their last laugh with me. 3 days out to sea, a storm of monster proportions came from nowhere and dashed our ship upon the rocks. That is how, my friends, I have wound up here in the water now, swimming towards this strange land. But I will gather my wits about me, and I will prepare, and I will work hard, and I will show the people of this unknown land that I am indeed the best jester they have or will ever have seen. I shall make my mother proud, I shall make my father proud, and I will continue the family legacy of great jesters. Yes, as they say, without tragedy you cannot have comedy. And now that I have my feet once again on terra firma, I believe my humor is coming back. In fact, this whole event reminds me of one of my favorite jokes. When is the best time to buy a boat? When, you ask? When there's a sale on it. Oh, yes, I do feel that this will be a very good land for me. Ah. Perchance there is the first person whom I can tell a joke. Let us see if we can find our way to them. I'm quite used to swimming already as it is, so no mind being a little bit wet. Perchance that will add to the humor. When I knock on their door and tell them my favorite knock-knock joke. Ah, yes, I do see this is very auspicious, and my day will certainly begin well, as will my whole new life on this wonderful new island. I see. Do we have multiple places to live here? Hello, good sir. Hello, good sir. Is anybody home? Oh, this seems simply to be a way down to the beach, not an actual dwelling. So we shall continue. Hello, good sirs. I can hardly wait to begin my new life as a jester on this island. It is most majestic. Ragnarok, I have been told, is its name. I don't know if my shipmate survived. If he did, perhaps he is also somewhere on this island. Hello, good sir. Is anybody there? Knock, knock, knock. Knock, knock. I say, don't you know how a knock-knock joke works, good man? Well, I shall have to continue on and find somebody else to tell a joke. I wonder, maybe I can test my acrobatic skills from this cliff. Shall we try? Many dolphins and metal I saw as well. And thank goodness, none of these spiny-toothed fish that we so often see in the lakes and seas of this world. See them in a sea. I see. Yes, there could be a joke there to be had. I must go right to work on it right away. I suspect I must find shelter of my own as well, if I am to survive the night. Now, luckily, being a jester, I have much experience building small puppet stages. Now, of course, a puppet stage is not a house, but the same skills do apply. Of course, I have to find a worthy place to lay my head. I'm not quite sure where that should be. I shall continue to explore these lands, looking for people to tell jokes to, and perchance I will find a court where I can then become the jester. So, I will continue on my way now, and I will continue this video diary should I come across any other new adventures. Seem to be hunted by a most pesky of creatures. I hope it does not return. But you are quite cute, and I could certainly use a companion. So if you will allow me, I think I would like to make you my friend. Surely we can tell the best of jokes together. Okay, maybe your name's not Shirley, but I think it will be. Come, Shirley. Think of all the fun we can have. No, Shirley, no! Oh, Shirley. I don't think it's wise to go chasing Shirley. Oh, I do not believe Shirley survived that. I'm so sorry, Shirley. Where did Shirley go? Oh, there is Shirley. Yes, maybe we can save Shirley yet. Shirley, where did you go, Shirley? What is this big creature? Shirley, I only search for companionship. Oh. No, Shirley. Where could Shirley have gone? Oh, here's Shirley. How you doing, Shirley? I wish you no harm, Shirley. I only want your companionship. Eat, Shirley. Oh, yes. Surely you and I will have great times together. You go away. Shirley! Ah, my first companion. I am no longer alone here on this island. That is simply wonderful. Now if I can only find a way out of this wretched swamp. It does not appear as wretched as might have otherwise been. So, shall we continue our journey, looking for people to share our wonderful, incredible, remarkable jokes with? Surely they will be amazed at our humor. We will make a name for ourselves in this land, you and I, Shirley. For surely we shall be the best comedians the land has ever seen. And don't you fear, Shirley. I will never tell a dead cat joke again with you on my shoulder. Oh, I'm tired. Nighttime is approaching, Shirley. We must find shelter. Oh, pardon me. What is this? Surely I do believe we will have to find a better means of transportation. These beasts here do look quite attractive. Fortunately, I see no one. Yes, Shirley, we might have a chance. Oh, but I have not made my bolos. Crafting. Did I not learn the bolo? I learned the bolo. Yes, there we go. 2 of those. Hurry. Oh, but I can't build a saddle anyway. Well, so you're level 174. And what level are you? 24, of course. Well... Sleep, my friend. Listen to my lullaby and sleep. Sleep. Oh no. 6. Oh. Oh. Most unfortunate. Well, I guess it was too early for that anyway. We'll put the second one like this. So, okay then. Come, Shirley. Let us find a place to sleep. Oh, here's another friend. But alas, it is much too early to take to the skies. This is a most beautiful land. Chance here. Ah, this looks like a lovely flat area. I'm not high enough to open that. Some place where we shall not be disturbed, surely. Resources would also be helpful. We do not appear to have many resources here. But alas, we only need a temporary shelter to get ourselves set. And I think I do like the idea of being near a drop, so... Let us go to work, shall we, Shirley? So, Shirley and I have a nice little place to stay for the night, and I would like to say to all of you, if you like what you've seen here, hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe, and if you got something to say, leave it in the comments. And other than that, as always, goodbye, good people, and I'll catch you when I catch you.